Hi dear CA intermediate students. From couple of days, I have been receiving lot of messages in my telegram asking for a kind of strategy which we need to follow for clearing May 25 intermediate exam. And therefore, I have made a blueprint for success for the forthcoming exam. So in this, the first aspect what you need to have is the revision lectures. So you might have completed the classes, or you might have attended some Google Drive classes, or whatever it may be. But in this final leg of journey, you need to finalize the revision classes. So list down each and every subject, and next to each and every subject what revision classes I need to attend. And while finalizing these revision classes or revision lectures, whatever it may be, so ensure that whatever sources that you have, YouTube or any other place, all the contents are available, because it so happens that some faculties will give only 2-3 chapters and remaining chapters may not be there. So you need to have 100% coverage of all the chapters. So such kind of revision videos you need to finalize upon. That is aspect number 1. Why revision plays a major role? How much ever efforts you may put in, finally all these efforts you need to brush up once, so then only you will be exam ready. Because when you are attending the classes or when you are listening to the subject, it is only in the learning stage. When you are in the learning stage, directly we skip the process of preparation and go to the exam. Learning to exam, there is a bridge called as preparatory stage. In this preparatory stage, you need to do lot of things. This is what we will be missing, which we have been doing at our schools. At our school level, so whenever the portion is completed, the teachers will do some revision, will conduct a pre-final exam, and then they make us preparatory for the final exam. This happens at every stage till the school level. But now when you are into this professional education, you will be missing this out. A proper revision is must. So ensure that you are zooming out all the possibilities and narrowing down as to what is the revision lecture that I need to follow. Then secondary is the book. A proper compiler is must for each and every subject, and that compiler should be such that it should contain all past exam, RTP, MTP questions from ICAI sources and answered as per the latest amendments. If it is subjects like DT, IDT or audit, etc., and even it should be error free. So because what happens is that when there are too many errors in the book, you will definitely get irritated and you may not be able to read that book. So therefore, please finalize one good compiler wherein it should contain all these past exam, MTP, RTP answered as per the latest amendments, plus it should be free from errors. Minor errors could be there, but it should be free from the errors. The third aspect what you need to have is a proper study environment, because sitting at home or sitting at one place, you may not get that motivation to study. So you identify either ICAI study hall or libraries, or there are various study hall options which are there. So therefore you need to identify a proper study hall, because when you are sitting and preparing, sometimes you feel bugged. At that time when you see another person who is sitting and reading, so you feel motivated. So a proper study environment should be there. When everyone is reading, you automatically get the feeling of reading and you will not take your mobile and watch Instagram or YouTube shorts, etc. and all. But you feel like, okay, I should also concentrate. So a proper study environment plays a key role to success. And the fourth aspect is about the writing practice. What I heard from many students is that, sir, I know the answer, but I don't know how to write the answer. This is the issue with a lot of students nowadays, because what we do is the audit. We see the question, we see the answer. and we feel like, okay, this question, this is the answer. But when you are doing audit, when are you learning? So you have to practice. What you need to do? Buy good rough notes and close the answer, see the question and you solve it. And if it is a theory subject like law or audit or taxation, you write the answers and then cross check with the answers that is given by ICAI to whatever answer that you have written, and you will know what are the mistakes that you are doing. Commit the mistakes. The basic mistake of a student is that he is not committing the mistake before the exam, rather he is committing the mistake in the exam. So which is going to cost one attempt. So please commit the mistakes here itself, because when you are committing the mistakes, you are learning. And you need to also do it like a test kind of, wherein lot of question papers are available in CA sources and other places. So you take those question papers and write the answers and cross check the answers with the suggested answers. You need to do that and keep a time frame. Like say for example, a mock test paper you are taking, and this mock test paper 3 hours. So you should not take 6 hours and all to answer it. You keep a timer 3 hours. That too, usually exams will happen in the afternoon, so 2 to 5. So you also sit 2 to 5, keep a timer and sit and write. So then you will know the time management also. Do that and then you check the answer. So you will know as to, okay, fine, these are the mistakes which I am doing, I should not repeat it. That's how you should weed out your mistakes. And the next aspect what we need to see is about the doubt clarification. Because when you are preparing, what happens is that you will get a doubt, you will get a confusion. Someone should be there to clarify that confusion. May it be your friend, or may it be your senior, or may it be your teacher. You need to select that first. So whom should I approach? So there are a lot of people around you. You need to just find those people, your teachers from where you have attended the classes, or even the seniors. There are a lot of people who are your seniors. You can definitely ask them. So a kind of support system should be there for doubts, because when you are reading, you will get a doubt. And if you are not able to get that doubt clarified, what will happen? So it will keep on pricking your brain, because of which you cannot move to the next, and you will leave that subject and take the another subject. So this problem should not happen. So you need to finalize that too. And the final aspect is about the scheduling. And you need to put a schedule. It so happens that when you are making a schedule, you may not be able to complete it. For example, you made a superb schedule like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, what to read, what to not read, etc. and all, everything you are making. And say Monday you sat, you are not able to complete that particular day's target. You should not feel stressed, or you should not feel like, okay, fine, if this itself I am not able to do, how I am able to do the other things? No. And because of that, don't postpone your attempt and all. You should write. So for that, what you need to do is that, so you need to prepare plan B, plan C, plan D. Okay, fine. Today I am not able to complete. So this portion, tomorrow, plus tomorrow's thing. So like that, it's okay. Accumulation could happen. So again, finally, so we keep a review, thereby another schedule you should be able to make. So keep it like a long-term objective and a short-term objective. Both should be there. And a long-term objective should be like an overall schedule wherein 10 days for each subject. This is a kind of long-term objective. 10 days I need to devote for each subject. Thereafter, in the 10 days, you may give it like a schedule and keep a buffer for 1 day. So whenever you are not able to complete that particular days, so you can carry forward to the next. So this kind of flexibility you should be creating in your schedule. And also there should be a proper support in the form of, like whenever you feel stressed, or whenever you feel like, I cannot do. So you please identify some people. It could be your family members, or it could be some seniors of yours. So you approach them. You tell, I'm feeling stressful, so I don't know how to do, etc. and all. It could be your mom, it could be your dad, it could be your brother or sister, or it could be a senior, some person whom you know, or it could be your teacher, anyone. So you look out to them and tell what is that you are undergoing, why are you feeling stressful, so that they will guide you. They will tell you, so this mistake you don't do, and you read this subject in the mornings, this subject in the evenings, that they will be in a position to advise. So because what happens is that, so whichever subject which you like, you should never read it in the mornings. So for example, you like costing. Costing you should not read it in the mornings. Costing you need to read in the evenings. So because what happens in the late evenings, you feel tired for the full day you are preparing. So at that time you like costing, as you like the subject, so therefore you will be getting that grip over it. And which subject you feel very difficult, say for example audit you feel difficult, you put it in the mornings. So when you keep audit subject in the mornings, what happens is that, so as soon as you get up, your mind is fresh and you are relaxed, so you can sit and prepare auditing amazingly. And thereby you structure that way. Don't do like one subject, one day model and all. So it is not going to work out. So you need to properly divide that. So a proper support system is required. Now these many aspects which you should be having, this is what is called as the preparatory stage, and keep this blueprint in mind and make all the resources available. Kickstart your preparation so that definitely you will be able to complete and no one can stop you. So don't waste your time and make all the resources ready and rewatch this video. If you have any doubt with respect to that, please feel free to reach me in the Telegram. I'm really happy to assist you. And I only wanted one thing, that see, there are lot of resources around you. Make use of those resources and be successful. And time is money, dear. You should not waste your time, and ensure that this May 25 exam is your final attempt, and the first attempt or last attempt, whatever it may be. So it should be your only exam. Don't have any kind of thoughts, so that success will come in your way. All the best for your preparation. Do well, and always I'm there to support you in whichever way I can. Thank you all.